everyone! Got my coffee, and today's video is going to be all about why I chose to take a gap year before medical school. And I'm currently on this gap year and in the midst of the interview process, and I've just been thinking about giving back lately and how I could help inspire other pre-meds along this journey, because I know it's a very tough journey and I know that gap years are becoming more common. So I thought, why not talk a little bit about my experience on a gap year so far and the pros and cons to taking a gap year and kind of help someone else make that decision. So first, I'll start off by giving just a little story and background about me and why I chose to take a gap year. So I actually graduated college last April, so April of 2019, with a bachelor's in biology and minors in chemistry and psychology. I wanted this gap year to be an opportunity for me kind of to just focus on my application and my interviews, and not be distracted with the stress that comes with finishing up your degree. So I knew actually when I entered college around the first 2 years actually that I wanted to take a gap year, and that was before knowing that I would have to take the MCAT again, obviously, and before knowing a lot about the application itself. I just knew that, you know, the idea of a gap year sounded good to me. I wanted to be able to spend some time with my friends and family and loved ones before starting my medical school journey, and able to start working and saving money. So I know that I'm not going to have an income for the next couple years once I start medical school, and to be able to just work and save up money is something that is a pro to me, and should help you consider this path. Third pro to taking a gap year is that I could work for fun now. So I'm currently working as a physical therapy technician, and that's something, while it is considered clinical experience, it's more laid back than some of the other job experiences I've had in the past. For example, I worked as a lab tech. I worked as a medical scribe in the emergency room, which was a very high stress job with irregular hours. And so this physical therapy technician job is at a clinic with regular hours, is more laid back. I really enjoy my job working with patients, and the pace is just great for me compared to working in the ER. So I'm really trying to take this year to actually just enjoy myself, enjoy my work, build connections with people. So I've talked about the pros and the reasons that I believe it's a good idea to take a gap year and why it's worked out for me so far, but I have yet to talk about the cons. I think so you want to weigh both sides, obviously, and figure out what's worth it to you and what's not. And I've been taking notes about everything, and before starting this video, and I came down to two main cons with taking a gap year, I've come up with two downsides to taking a gap year. Number one thing that I noticed is that in the summer, like around July, August, when I was finishing up secondaries, I became very distraught and lazy and anxious, I think is the word for it. It was just the combination of not feeling good feelings. Like the end of July and all throughout August, a little bit beginning of September, I did not have a job. I was just focusing on secondaries and just being lazy actually at home, and it was not good. I did not like not having a routine. I do strongly advise that if you're going to take a gap year, definitely have a plan apply for a job right when you get the chance to start working, because without routine you become lazy, you become more anxious about the application cycle because that's all your mind is thinking of. With a job, you can distract yourself, you can go interact with people. The second downside to taking a gap year is the societal pressure that comes with it. I know that it's best not to think or care about what others might say. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I am a strong believer of that, but I would be completely lying to you if I told you that societal pressure is not a real thing and that you won't be affected by it. So I know that I have been blessed with a very supportive family. My parents, like, honestly, my parents, they understand why I've decided to take a gap year, and they're 100% supportive of it. Most don't know how hard it is. Most don't understand, like, what the application cycle entails unless they're actually living it with you. Like, for example, my parents, like, they at first were a little bit hesitant about the gap year idea, but since that application cycle started, they have been 100% on board supporting me, and I love them so much and appreciate them so much for that. But I guess I'm just saying this to be cautious and to be aware that there will be people that will say things and will just assume things about you. And, you know, you have to be strong enough and wise enough to not care and to be confident in your decision, because, again, nobody knows how difficult this journey is except us, who've actually been through it. And you have to be confident in your decision and just go with it. It's something that only if you're an applicant or you're an applicant's family member actually living that experience with the applicant, only we will understand what it takes. And you have to let things from the outside go in one ear and out the other. Like, you cannot let it affect you. You have to be confident in your decision to take a gap year and just be happy about it, enjoy it, make the most of it. Don't let outside talk and pressure get the best of you. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that you found this video helpful. If I missed anything, if you think of any pros or cons that you want to add to the discussion, please feel free to comment them down below. And I will also look out for any suggestions you have for future videos. I have a little bit brainstormed already. I'm thinking about talking a little bit about my MCAT experience, the primary application, secondary application, making separate videos for that. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coffee and get to editing this video for you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching.